It's Calvin here again, and this is obviously my 2 years out of the monetary world, or monetary mindset as you know it. Just a continuation. Obviously, it's just looking at success, you know. I'm privileged to say I've experienced a fuck ton of it in my career, to put it mildly. And it's not to sound arrogant or braggy, but it is. I've achieved a hell of a lot, but it came at a price. I mean, I had to work for it. I worked my ass off. And developed it, but I paid for it. I mean, it cost me relationships, it cost me my health in certain aspects. It cost me a lot of time. It cost me 10 years with my family, because, you know, run off to the big city and become someone, you know. And we only gauge success on a financial reward or a financial gain. And that's what it is. I mean, I remember that just before stepping out of the corporate world. I mean, you know, if you didn't pull the biggest salary that you could possibly attain for that month out of your sales staff, and you felt devalued, even though you were still earning a tremendous amount of money. But that's all that mattered, you know. You'd go out and you'd blow your bloody money and you'd have crazy, ridiculous holidays and weekends and hotels and getaways and blah, blah, blah. And come month end, because I didn't know what saving was, and come month end, you'd have spent this silly amount of money, all because, you know, with the confidence that you will make it again the next month. But however, when that money goes away, you feel completely like shit. You feel useless. You feel worthless. It's weird how we feel lesser of a human being when we don't have that volume of bucks. Even though, you know, that's what I believe defines a rich person from a poor person. Poor people, in a financial sense now, once again, obviously, as you'll know, constantly show that there's a hell of a difference in the two. But nonetheless, is that from a financial point of view, is a rich person and a poor person, it's the mindset. It's completely the mindset, you know. I mean, if a rich person can be broke and become rich again, a poor person believes that that's the best they can fucking get and the best that they can do, and well, they must just deal with it. That's what it is. There's a difference between being grateful and being just accepting. Huge difference. Anyway, like I was saying, is that we see success on a financial basis, and as we've discussed in multiple videos, is that money is obviously the illusion. I mean, it's the 1% of the fucking world that everyone is running towards and ignoring the 99%. So whomever can do whatever the fuck they want around us. And this is why we see legislations being passed. This is why we hear about fucking weird and wonderful things going on around the world. This is why you hear about blah, blah, blah. Things that are out of the ordinary, as we would call them. Well, not ordinary, it's just because you're looking at one light. So once again on that, we base success on that one light. I mean, imagine how successful we would be in our personal capacities if we had applied the same form of dedication, commitment, and passion to pretty much just our life. Now, I know people in my personal capacity that they can't see that. Now, I understand that, because when you're in the working world, and I mean, if this version of me had to jump back 2 years to the corporate version of me, I mean, we would have flat-on arguments. It's what it is. But I understand that it's challenging to see past it, but understand you're limited to what you are limited to. I've truly come to understand that we are a product of fucking choice and decision. It is that simple. There is nothing more than that. The life you're living right now is a product of your decisions. That's as simple as that. Yes, we have things that impact us, but it doesn't matter. You're still living your world. So the thing is that once again, looking at this success bubble now, if you had to take away the money element of it, what are you successful in your life? I mean, what? I mean, okay, you might do social sports. I don't know, you might be a musician. You might, I don't know. What are you successful in? And does it have a monetary connotation to it? Take anything away that has a monetary connotation and see how much success you have in your life actually. And this, in my opinion, will honestly explain to a lot of people why they feel so unvalidated majority of the time, even though they're doing so well in their life, or they're doing good, or whatever the case may be. They're living well, as the old saying would go. it would explain so much in your world. I promise you, if you just took 5 minutes, and everyone's got no time. But the thing is, as we've discussed in time cycles, so the thing is that, however, just take the time, like 5 to 10 minutes, just give yourself that. You're worth it, I promise. Sit down, have a look, take away the money element, and see where success is lacking in your life. Are you successful in your relationship? Are you successful in your health? Are you successful in how you want to be seen by the world? Are you successful in emotionally sound, thought, blah, blah, blah? Where are you successful? I promise you now. I promise you. I promise. And I know it sounds fucking very extravagant promise, but the thing is that when you do this, and especially from a young age as well, obviously the spin-offs are endless into getting older. Don't want to insult any older viewers. But however, this is Calvin, and once again, I look forward to chatting with you. Have a wonderful day. Cheers.